Jesse Ventura's history with Maui Wowie. Wowie Maui. My history with cannabis from the Highlands goes all the way back to 1977, 78, when I left the Portland Territory in the wrestling days of territories, and Hawaii, Ed Francis had just opened up Hawaii as its own territory. So I went there and teamed up with the great artist Steve Strong, who actually did my governor's portrait. Steve and I were a tag team there. We were the Hawaii state champions, and we wrestled in Hawaii. We would wrestle Maui, we'd wrestle Hilo, we'd wrestle Molokai, we'd wrestle Schofield Army Barracks in the middle of Oahu, and then of course we'd wrestle the big auditorium right there in Honolulu all the time. My dabbling with Maui Wowie back then came easy. Hawaii back then was considered to have the best cannabis virtually almost in the world. You know, it was world renowned. Why? Because it was grown in that volcanic soil. Hawaii is based right on volcanoes. All it does, it's a volcano itself, you know, and it's volcanic soil, which apparently is super rich with nutrients and everything cannabis could possibly want. Hawaiian cannabis was considered cream of the crop, and it was very prevalent back there in Hawaii. I used to get it from the kid that worked right in the hotel behind the desk. You know, there was always the marijuana connections through the years that would go on. But then what happened a decade or two later, when I took my children to Hawaii when they had been growing up, and I took them on a 3-week vacation to the islands, and this was back in the 90s, I think, it was all gone. Literally, the cannabis had been eradicated from the state of Hawaii. And I will tell you this, it's time we bring Maui Wowie back, and it's time we get it growing again in that wonderful volcanic soil of Hawaii.